straight. Without further ado, man, we got a special guest today, man. Lil P, man. Somebody who's an original member of a legendary group in Detroit, for those who may not know. And then even outside of that, man, if you do your research, if you know, you know what I mean? This guy's certified, you feel me, stamped. You know what I mean? You don't hear too much negative things about him. You know what I mean? Each Warren, you feel me? We got Teameastside, Lil P in the building. What's going on, my guy?
What's the deal, bro?
Chilling, man. Once again, bro, it's a pleasure for you to take time out your schedule, pull up on us, man. You know what I mean? Just tapping in with the platform, bro. It's an honor to have you, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
So far, man, how you been feeling today, man? What's been the vibes of the day so far, man?
Oh, shit. I've been cool. I just been chilling for real. I woke up, I'm gonna smoke me a couple blunts. I started playing 2K.
Straight up.
Yeah, I was just chilling today.
He say he be on the 2K side, huh? What you be on the my player shit?
No, I don't really play the my player. I be playing I ain't good. Like I'm good, but I ain't feel like I'm that good yet. So I play a whole season or something like that.
That's
just
hard.
Against the computer.
Hey, that's hard.
So like I'm in the finals now against the Lakers. I am getting my ass, but
straight up,
like waking up, like I gotta get into it.
Hey, that's crazy because I be on the same tip. I instead of playing like the what's the name, like it's crazy. My pops, he be running leagues and shit online, and so it's 30 other people that got their teams. We'll do a draft, you feel me, and then everybody pick who they get. You know what I mean? One they get LeBron, somebody, just a real draft. You feel me?
Like
and then we just draft fantasy type shit, and we just go at it. So yeah,
I pick the Pistons, then I just trade all the niggas.
Straight up.
Keep a couple niggas I like. We go at it, like fuck it.
Straight up. If you can though, like, cause even when that, like, I'm one of them type of people, man. And when I'm interviewing, I kind of like to grasp hold of what everything a person say. You say, boom, wake up, smoke a blunt. If you can, how many blunts you think you smoke a day?
A day?
Yeah.
I probably smoke 10 blunts a day. 10 to 12 blunts a day. I probably smoke 2 packs of blunts.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Is it a such thing as being too high? Like, you feel me?
Man, I don't know, man. That shit I don't know. It's just like became a habit over the years of just being in the studio, just chain smoking, being around everybody that smoke a lot. So I smoke a lot. Lou smoking. Everybody's smoking a lot. So now when a nigga by himself, it's still the same. Like I still be think, it's still the same shit.
No doubt.
I don't even pay attention to it for real.
For sure.
I just know when I'm not high.
Straight up. Say time to move back up.
Yeah, it's time to smoke.
And like, even with smoking, for some people, bro, like my brother, you feel me? When he smoke, he say, bro, I can't even really get motion going if I don't
smoke, right?
But then you got some people that get on the lazy side. You feel me? Sure. When they do, like, where would you say you at in terms of it?
I definitely feel like I'm a mixture of both, but for the most part, I don't let the lazy. I noticed that when I was younger smoking. So I don't really let it get to me no more. But I for sure need to smoke like before I had like a conversation, like a real conversation about some shit.
Most definitely.
I for sure need to smoke before I do all that.
No doubt.
So
no doubt.
If I'm sober or you know what I'm saying, not to say it like I'm just a fucking drug addict.
No, I get it though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about nothing serious. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I totally understand though, cause like what a person can't deny, you feel me, is that nigga, the weed, it'll make you think. It make you feel me. Yeah. It makes certain things come to you, even when you in the studio as an
knock
artist.
That emotion out of your thinking too.
Right.
And that's what I don't be wanting. I don't want to make emotional decisions.
Straight up.
Or decisions out of emotion, or just not thinking shit through. Just thinking off the first thing that come to your mind.
Well, we gonna go ahead, man, and get into this interview, man, fully. And we just want to start off, man, talking about this year. So far this year, man, I'm gonna say actually closing out last year, man. I done seen you drop a few videos. I seen like even this year, you feel me, you got a new visual coming, Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you got this project on the way too, Bring the Act Back Volume 2, that's supposed to be dropping February 23rd.
Yeah.
If you can, bro, just talk a little bit about what type of mindset you've been in, you feel me, entering into this year, And what made you feel like now is the time to even start dropping at the rate that you plan on dropping?
Right. Well, shit, coming into the year, the album kind of was like ready last month, but the industry kind of like shut down within like December, January, so it really don't be no point in dropping. So it's just like, just working on the album, and then working on the Teameastside album. It just made it seem like it was time to really push my solo career. I mean, like push my solo projects and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then just everything going on like with the concert and all the shit that's going on right now. Just like, all right, it's time.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And like, speaking of what you were saying?
No, I'm just saying it's the time to stay at it.
No doubt, no doubt. And speaking of like the concert and then I just heard you, I'd be remiss if I skip past it. You said y'all working on a Team Eastside project.
Yeah, we started working on the Team Eastside project.
That's hard. That's hard, bro. And that's something that's been like highly anticipated. Like
for sure. For
everybody been waiting on that. And we've even heard, certain things of it may not happen. And so just to kind of hear that it is in motion, that's hard, bro.
It's emotion.
What you think made that, like come about to where it's like, let's do it?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like we try to do it every year. It seems like for the past, I'd say 3 years, we try to come together and do it. But everybody just seemed to everybody be busy. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like bad timing. But now it's just like so anticipated, and then it's just like shit. It's on the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's on the flow for the city.
So,
and we the pioneers of this shit. So we know that's really what the city want, and the labels too. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So it's like we just got to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And like that's what they want
for sure. And when you say the labels, like, is that a situation where like this project would definitely be something that would be, pushed
by a label?
Right.
I would say that it could be pushed independently too.
Right.
But is for sure could be pushed through a label.
For sure.
So we could weigh out both options. We never had that option. You know what I'm saying? On the Team Eastside project, bro and them, P, Babyface, they always had it. So now it's like the buzz coming back for the group. They want to hear everybody rapping together because you gotta think we damn near shit 10 years or more in this shit. So it's a lot of new fans that didn't even know niggas in groups together. You know what I'm saying? I got fans that didn't know I got songs with Babyface, Peasy, and vice versa. So
sure.
And Dame too. So it's just like that just make a nigga want to do it more. Just let the new fans hear that shit.
For sure. The concert, man. 42 Doug and Friends concert.
Yeah.
Me, being a fan of both of y'all, you know what I mean? Doughboys, Team Eastside. Like to see that from the outside looking in, bro.
Right.
Like, bro, that was some of the most monumental shit like ever seen in Detroit culture. Like when you mention like certain like songs that's a part of Detroit culture or just events period, like you got shit like the Blade Dance that's a part of Detroit culture.
Right, for sure.
You got goddamn like I'm gonna even throw in like Rich Ken with the All White Buffy song, right? That's stamped as a part of Detroit culture. Street Lords, Lodge Boys, you feel me? Stamps. This concert, I personally feel like is at the top. Like right now, it's at the top, and it's gonna be hard as hell for anything to top that shit, bro. Yeah. Talk about the energy and just the process of that whole thing coming about.
Man, it was crazy because honestly, Doug been saying that shit. Like, he should do a versus, He be, just fucking around saying that shit before he got locked up. He was saying that. So when he got home, we talked about it within the groups, but we never really, we don't want to do no verses. We don't want to put the people against each other like how it was before.
For sure.
So when this came about and bro said he wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying? So everybody just, everybody probably just thought about it individually. And then when he put it out there, you know what I'm saying, and the buzz came about, it was just like, damn, my daughter got to calling me, my cousin got to show me Metro Times and shit.
Straight up.
I was just like, damn,
Straight up.
So they like, man, I don't know, you should do it. And then my daughter like, yeah, I want to go, so
Straight
it
up.
was just, it was a surreal experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good experience, it made me happy to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
So
And like
I
it
was gonna do the shit, fuck it.
for sure. And like leading up to it, you feel me? Granted, it
Mm-hmm.
was a little skeptical in terms of if it was gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Right.
I had a conversation with Neek from the circle,
Uh-huh.
and we in our conversation I was basically saying it just seemed like all of the Eastside guys was talking about it and like, let's do it, we about to do it, getting on live, you know what I mean, talking about it, and I didn't see no Doughboys really speaking on it or talking about it.
Right.
Right when we thought it was gonna happen, that's when the announcement, I think it was first posted on Detroit Rap News. It was said that that it wasn't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
From behind the scenes, what did, what did you feel it was, or like maybe what was the reason why, and then it happened?
I say it was communication. All most of us on Team Eastside, we got personal relationships with Doug, so it's different from the Doughboys. So it probably was just a communicational thing on bro end and the West. You know what I'm
For
saying,
sure,
with the Doughboys. So they did that, and that brought the communication back to square. You know what I'm saying, and everybody got their situation handled, what they
for
wanted
sure.
to do. And that's how it happened, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what it was. It was just a communicational thing. I don't think that they didn't want to do it. They always wanted to do it, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's just wanting to get everything situated right with, you know what I'm saying,
no
with
doubt.
every situation they had going on.
No doubt. That's 100, 100, 100. So, boom, it's the night of it. You
Uh-huh.
feel me? Y'all walk in, everybody got that shit on.
That
You
was a
feel
crazy
me?
night, dog.
Everybody turned. Um, you on stage.
Uh,
You feel me? Y'all performing. When y'all look out at in Little Caesars Arena, 20,000 plus
mm,
packed, every seat full. From your perspective, man, how did you feel, and like, just what was that energy like being on stage looking out into the crowd?
man, that shit was hype. That shit was hype as hell. And to see the city rapping the songs from shit 10, 12 years ago,
Straight
like
up.
we just dropped that shit. That shit was hype. I was proud, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of that shit. That
Talk.
shit was great, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
For real, bro.
Real talk. And obviously, man, one of the things is like I personally was sick about. Dang, bro,
Right.
Dame wasn't in the building. You feel me? It was funny as hell, and I know everybody family, everybody locked in. You feel me? But Peasy was saying dog was on his what was it? What's dog from Temptation? David Ruffin type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you were to give your opinion or thoughts on why bro wasn't there, what would you think, or what would you say?
Um, I don't know, bro. I'll just say that he probably just didn't feel like it was the right business move for him.
Mm.
So he didn't want to do
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
it. And as a man, I respect it. I ain't mad at him for not coming, you know what I'm saying? So
100, 100,
that's all it is for real.
100,
And
and
another communication thing, bro.
for
That's
sure,
all it is. That's all it is.
for sure, for sure,
It ain't nothing else.
for sure, for sure, for sure. And then it's crazy because the crowd still responded. You feel me? On the one song,
Everybody
they
want
sung
him
his
there.
whole verse. Like, you feel me? They
Cause
was going
everybody want him
crazy,
there.
straight up.
For sure.
Do it
So
not in terms of the album. You feel me? Is he from what you know? Do he plan on being on the album?
honestly don't know.
Okay,
I hope so.
for sure, for sure.
But as of right now, we start out doing songs without Dane.
Okay,
So it's me, Nice, Peasy, and Face. You know what I'm saying? And we got Icewear, we
for
got
sure,
GT. You
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying? So,
for sure, for sure.
but whatever bro want to do, shit, we with it. We want him on that bitch.
Real talk,
We for sure want him on that bitch.
real talk, real talk. All right, so going back to the origin, you know what I mean? We talked about some of the recent things that's been going on, you feel me? But um I think it's imperative, man, for people to really, really get to understand your origin, you feel me, your background, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just talk about like how did you even grow and develop to become the artist that you are, you feel me? And have, you feel me, the legend that you have as of today.
Mm-hmm.
So from East Warren, you know what I mean? But what a lot of people don't know is that prior to being on the East, you actually was on the West Side off of Joy Road. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
If you can, bro, like let's go back to them times, man, and talk a
Mm-hmm.
little bit about like,
For sure.
you know, your upbringing and being on the West Side and then that transition going to the East.
Yeah, I was on the west. I stayed on Joy Road between Dexter and Grand River and shit. I went to Kitan Elementary. I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club that was right across. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah,
yeah,
that's
for
the
sure.
trenches. All right.
I used to stay on Ostigo.
Straight up.
Yeah, and shit. I used to go to the West Side Club games and shit like that. I was a Joy Road little nigga for sure, for sure. But we moved. Honestly, we used to always move a lot. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger and shit. So I lived on Corville when I was a kid, probably when I was like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? But we moved. So then I think we moved on Joy Road. It was like 1997. We stayed over there for like 3 years, 3 4 years. We wound up moving because my mama caught a case. She caught a attempted murder case and shit. So we wound up having to get the fuck on. But she had got to it with one of the neighbors. It was a guy, a young nigga over there and shit. But she was getting into it with, I think she was into it with the lady across the street about some shit. And so she was walking. My mama was a gangster, you feel me? So she had a little purse and shit. And she had a little gun in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Cause we was by herself.
For sure.
But she wasn't really trying to start no trouble. She just know how motherfuckers is. But anywho, the young nigga was standing in front of the crib talking to somebody and shit. And like for a long time he wouldn't move. He wouldn't leave. Like he was just talking to another female and shit. So my mama politely asked him could he move. And he said some slick shit like "shut up, bitch" or some shit. Said some shit back to her. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm in the crib. I'm probably playing a Nintendo 64 or some shit, bro. I'm in the crib with my sister. All I heard, pow, I heard 2 shots. Feel me? So, but we used to hearing shots over there.
Yeah.
So
You ain't think it was,
yeah, nigga. So I'm not thinking it's my mama at all. You feel me? So then probably like 20, 30 seconds after she run in the house, cut off the lights. She cut off the lights. She tells us cut off the lights. We call the lights. Oh, we go in the basement. She tells us run in the basement. We run in the basement. She shake it, trying to call 911 and shit. You know what I'm saying? But she washing her hand off with bleach. So I'm looking at her like, fuck.
Right, trying to get that gunpowder.
So I'm like, she got into it with the nigga, whatever. So I'm a kid, so I'm just with my mama. So all I know is nigga bust our window out. You know what I'm saying? So nigga bust our kitchen window out. And then the police popped up, took my mama to jail. And they took us to the precinct. My pops picked us up. And then the next day, I'm thinking she gonna get out. They like, oh, she getting charged with attempted murder and all that. I'm like, what?
Damn.
Attempted murder.
Damn.
So yeah, but
And this
that's
all
how I ended up moving on East Warren for the second time on the same block that I grew up on,
right,
or the same block I lived on before. You feel me?
which is Corville.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she fought that she beat that motherfucker though, cause he lied, but she told me she shot in the air. And she told me the same story until she died. I know she would have told me the truth. I know she didn't do that shit.
For sure.
But he lied. And, you know, they came to court and all that shit. That shit was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
and how old were you at this time? 9.
I was 9 and I was basically like the main witness. I had to get on the stand and shit. I had to lie like I saw it.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I remember the prosecutor asked me like what happened the day before, and I'm like, I don't remember. Then like, how you remember what happened this day, but you don't remember what happened the day before? I'm like, it was too important to forget. Fucked them up.
Oh, your
my mama get him, baby. She happy as hell. I'm like, She like, you won me the case, baby. I'm like, yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
would say that, damn, like even as a young guy, man, you always kind of been advanced or kind of like just had an advanced mindset to kind of be on your toes about shit.
Yeah, because I was the only boy and I was the baby, so I was kind of by myself on the boy shit. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? My sister, we was close, but certain shit, I wouldn't let her know I'm doing, or
Sure.
I know, because she's my sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with doing that with a female.
For sure.
So, yeah.
So bam, y'all end up moving back, like you say,
Mm-hmm.
on East Warren.
And I
You
didn't
feel
want to
me?
move either.
So you wanted to stay.
I love Joy Road.
Straight
I
up.
was bad as fuck on Joy Road, though. Joy Road wasn't where I needed to be, though. If I was going to be who I am, though. And
Straight
that's
up.
just the truth. I would have been a thug ass, wild ass nigga, because that's all niggas was on over there. The first week we moved there, it was a shootout. Nigga ran across our grass with an AK.
Damn.
They got killed 2 weeks later. But all these niggas I wound up being cool with.
Right.
So these are my friends.
Straight
So
up.
I'm on the same shit, you know what I'm saying? We
Real
was on
tough.
bullshit. Fucking bitches. I'm 7, 8 years old. All type of wild that shit.
Hey,
Bro.
that's crazy too, man. That's like one of those like misnomers where like if you a East Side guy that spent time on the West Side, then it's like this stigma that they say where it's like the East Side grimy and the West Side is. But if you been on both sides, then you kind of know like, nah, bro, like
The
don't
West
get the
Side is
West
just
Side fucked up. Like
The West Side thugged out, bro. The West Side thugged out. The East Side more militant because it's smaller. You feel me? Like the West Side got more hoods. Like on the East Side, you feel me? You got Jefferson, Mack, Warren, Harper, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, 8 Mile.
Right.
If anybody in between anything out of that, they still putting Van Dyke 6 Mile,
Facts.
Harper Van Dyke, you know, shit like that, like Conan and 7 Mile, like. So it's like the main areas on the East Side is only what like 5 or 6 hoods. So so it's more like militant. It's more like L.A.
Organized.
And I say the West is like Atlanta. It's more wide open.
I ain't never heard nobody put it like that. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
like on the East Side, it's like now it's like I'm older now, so they breaking the shit down to 4s and 5s. You feel me? And like so it's like a certain nigga on the East Side know, I can't go over there, or I'm with this, that ain't where I'm at. On the West Side, you move around, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like it ain't really like that. I feel like it's not really like that, but it's thugged out niggas everywhere.
For sure.
But it's a lot more space and it's a lot more businesses on the West Side. You feel me? So it's a lot more going on. That's why it seemed like, oh, there ain't no shit, because there's more money over there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So bam. Like we say, boom, you back on the East Side. And now that you back on the East Side, talk a little bit. Is that where obviously you jumped off the porch and was getting into a lot of miscellaneous shit. You feel me? Doing a lot of shit on the West Side. But when you go back to where you originally was from, you feel me?
Right.
You know, what was it like? Like, was you active? Was you chilling? Was you like what would you describe that as when you went back?
When I first got back, I was kind of chilling until I got in school. So boom, when I got in school, I was in the 5th grade. So I'm like, I just got to get back on what I was on. I got back on the basketball team. So I got back popular fast as hell. So I was on the same shit. I had met a couple friends. I didn't really meet no friends on the block until going into the 6th grade, though. You feel me?
Sure.
So I had a lot of friends from school. You know what I'm saying? That like live like around the corner. We used to go bike riding and shit like that.
And was it any Team Eastside members, you feel me, that you knew at that age?
Nope.
Okay. At what point in time would this be like what, middle school, high school?
I met Peasy first. I met Peasy before I met everybody else. And I said I met Peasy middle school, probably like 7th, 8th grade. Might have been 6, but probably not that much to remember. You feel me? But I remember because he had one of my closest friends lived down the street, and it's his cousin. So, you know, summertime, he used to be over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be down there a lot. And we just got cool like that. So I see him like on the summertime tip, not all the time.
Right.
You feel me? Until we got older. until like high school and shit.
Right.
So we was old enough to move around on our own. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah.
What high school did you end up going to?
I went to Finney.
Finney.
Yeah.
Infamous.
For
Finney.
sure. The best school on the east side.
Man, so many stories that I hear about. See, I'm from the west side. I'm
Greenhouse.
from Joy Road. You feel me?
For sure.
So
what part
like
of Joy Road you from?
Wyoming. You feel me? You know what I mean? But my pops from the east side. You feel me? East 7 Mile off of St. Louis. You feel me?
For sure.
But I had a lot of family. You know what I mean? On East Warren too. You get what I'm saying? And they went to Finney, and I just heard all type of stories. Motherfuckers shit. Getting shot in that bitch. Motherfuckers, just wild. Everything. You feel me?
Finney was wild.
Yeah, I was about to say like who was did Peasy go to Finney, or was it any other people?
Peasy went to McKenzie.
Yeah, he did go to McKenzie.
But yeah, shit, Lou went to Finney.
Okay.
Dane went to Finney. Dane graduated after me. Dane went to Finney. Who else went to Finney? Then I think that's it. Me, Dame, and Lou. So and Lou was before us. Then I'm in the middle, and then Dame came after me.
And that's crazy too, man. Like, it's crazy how that worked, because you said, like, bam, you spent some time on the West, Peasy spent time on the West, and unbeknownst to some, Ray also was from Linwood, or used to be on Linwood or whatever. You feel me? Sure. So it's like that's crazy how that
niggas for sure.
Detroit niggas, you feel me? You know what I mean? The Team East is snapped for sure, but y'all well rounded, you feel me, and done been moving around, man. Salute to that. At what point in time did the music begin to like become an interest where y'all, you know what I mean, began to start forming in Lincoln? Yeah.
Like, when did I start liking music and doing music, or like when did we start doing like
both projects? When you started and when y'all
really this how me and P got close, cause like when we got a little older, I was always into music, you know what I'm saying, like, but I never really like thought of myself as a rapper and shit, cause I used to play basketball. So you know how that shit be. I'm really thinking I'm a hoop for real. You feel
Straight up, going to the league type shit.
Until I get older, like, I ain't tall enough for this shit. You feel me?
Right.
So, but we used to rate CDs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to listen to everybody's shit. You feel me? So I used to buy albums just to rate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to lyrics, listen to beats and shit like that. So,
if I may, who was some of the people that you was listening to and rating and stuff?
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I used to listen to everybody because I was doing that. So I used to listen to, I had David Banner CDs, Ludacris CDs. You feel me? I had, of course, Jeezy. I had listened to Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy, Fabulous.
Yeah, that was that era right there.
For sure. My favorite rappers though was Lil Wayne and Gucci. You know what I'm saying? And Webby from Savage. That's my nigga.
For sure.
But them was my favorites. But yeah, them albums for sure. Anybody around that era for sure, we used to listen to that shit and rate that shit. We used to listen to Stretch Money, we used to rate his shit. We used to be off all that shit.
Straight up.
So then me and P got close. We used to listen to CDs together. He ain't rate CDs with me. He'd just hear me in the room banging shit. So he'd come there and we'd be listening. Hot Boys, G Unit, or you feel me? Whoever, Hot State Property, whoever you feel, we'd be thugging to that shit. Just like, yeah, I fuck with that. Who fuck with that.
For sure.
Just talking. I always be playing the game. P never was into the game, but I listen to the music and play 2K or Madden and some shit. And P would just be there changing the music, and that's how we got cool and shit. Like, that's how we got close, not cool.
Right.
But we start then. I say I heard P on the track, but he never told me he rapped. You feel me? So when I heard the shit, I'm like, damn, man, that's bro on there and shit. So I'm like, then they gonna tell me you rap. You like, I don't rap. I'm like, all right, bro. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm listening to the shit. So then it motivated me to write my own rap. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to his shit. So I wrote me a little rap and shit. So I ain't drop it. I was just like rehearsing it to myself. Then I told him, like, I wrote a rap, bro. So I rapped it to him. He like, that bitch, that shit hard. I probably gassing me, but he like, shit, that shit hard, bro. You should drop it. Go ahead and drop it. I'm gonna put it on my mixtape. You feel me?
And at this point, cool. If I may ask, at this point, it's not no Team Eastside. No,
we was just individuals.
Fact.
Cheddar Grove and East Warren. You feel me? Fact. So yeah, they dropped a CD called From Crumbs to Bricks. I think they was calling Crack That Ass ENT. This one shit was on some Crushed by Funny shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? So it wasn't really nothing serious.
Yeah.
But niggas was doing the music, you feel me? But it wasn't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? So he put the song on there. You feel me? So I think it was the Let Me Get Him Shoot the Soulja Boy. I did a little freestyle to that. That was like my first song, and I did that. I performed that and had like a little hood bar on Warren and shit a couple times and shit. But yeah, that was kind of like my first introduction to that shit. And I did a couple songs with my niggas from the hood, just going over niggas beats.
For sure.
Like Jeezy and shit like that.
For sure, for sure.
And then I met Dame. Probably when I was like 18 when I was out of Finney. So I probably was like, 17, 18 years old. And then when he graduated, he was living around the corner from my baby mom. So we got cool hooping. You feel me? So we got cool just on some walking around the corner seeing who hooping shit. We just hooping. So then one day we just exchanged CDs, like demos and shit. You feel me?
So Dame was already doing music.
Dame was already organized. He already was Dame Dollar. You feel me? He already had a studio. He was making beats.
Damn.
All that shit already when I met him. You feel me? So I was kind of trying to get to where he was at. You feel me? With the shit. You feel me?
Sure.
So yeah, we started kicking it a lot. Me and bro started kicking it, bro. We got real close. So I eventually stopped going to the studio I was going to where everybody used to be at. And that's how I met Ray. We was at 88 Studio, and Peasy introduced me to Babyface around probably like the same time. I was probably like 19. Ray probably was like 18. You feel me? Like that. And GT was there. We all used to be at that bitch. You feel me? We always like individual rappers. We always just come together, just kick it. We, like I have a session, then after me, GT might, you know what I'm saying? So we just all just be in that bitch. You feel me? But Dame was by himself, so I'm like, he wasn't by himself by choice though. You feel me? I don't want to say it like that. You feel me? I want niggas to get shit misconstrued.
For sure.
But you feel me? I'm like, bro, I told Peasy about Dame, like, you know, like, bro, he hard, you know, you got to fuck with him.
Make
so
beats, do everything type shit.
Yeah, so he wound up hearing me out, and we wound up going to Dame's studio and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was already kicking it with Dame, but I brought Peasy with me. So then we started kicking it. They started feeling each other out doing songs and shit. They eventually got cool. Everybody ended up getting close. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how that shit branched off for real.
For sure. And so what year would you say y'all solidified the name, like Team Eastside, like this is what we own? Like, because you just broke down like how individually everybody came together. So yeah.
I say when we brought the Team Eastside name about, I say it's probably like the end of 2010, the beginning of 2011.
Now the question is, like,
whenever Twitter popped off.
Okay, yeah, that was around that time.
Because it was a hashtag. That's what gave us our name. Like we had like little CDs we dropped called Playoff Seasons, and Babyface was, I think he was Richie Ray, and he had like he had mixtapes too. You feel me? So everybody was still working. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't have a name, and we couldn't agree on the name. Either because everybody come from different upbringings.
Right.
So we couldn't agree on the name for probably like a year, bro. You feel me? And that shit had tension too because we couldn't agree on the name.
Right.
So when
Twitter
hashtag Teameastside because they dropped the Eastside with the real money yet, boom, that's the name. We going with that. That's the name. Twitter gave us our name.
That's crazy. And so the union of y'all, you know what I mean? Would you say, like, looking at, because at this point in time, the Doughboys was damn near like full fledged, like doing their thing, like dropping music and stuff like that. Did y'all see what was going on over there and was like, nigga, we could do this shit too, type shit?
For sure. That's what I want to say. That's what motivated us, but that's what really motivated us to really like become one and like put some discipline behind that shit. Because I want to say we felt like we was better than them, but we just had to prove it. We had to prove how good we was. And we had to figure out how we was gonna do it. You feel me?
Facts.
And we just needed a sound. You feel me?
Facts.
So they kind of helped us out because they had the sound.
Facts.
I'm gonna be real.
Real shit. No, real shit. And you say, and obviously, like I heard you in another interview say, like, hell yeah, like just like y'all bang Lodge Boys, just like y'all bang Rock Bottom and everybody else that came before, like y'all actually used to listen to their music as well.
Hell yeah.
So bam, the first project y'all dropped collectively under Team Eastside.
Mm-hmm.
Went crazy, had the streets on fire.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about when y'all actually did that. Like, what was the feeling? Like, did y'all feel like y'all arrived? Did y'all feel like, yeah, yeah, nigga, like we in this bitch for sure, for sure.
The first album, it kind of caught us by surprise. So when we dropped it, it kind of was like already in the making. So it was kind of like we already had the songs. So when they had dropped the Eastside of the Real Money at, we tweaked a few songs and put the album out. So it was kind of like we didn't really feel it yet until the second album.
Got you.
And that's when the shit really hit us. You
Got
know what I'm saying? So the first album we was still regular, like we still felt regular, like we knew we was on to something, but we didn't really have no money or no thought behind the shit other than we gonna get this music out here.
Facts.
So we took a blank CD to press play with. We hear Teameastside on that bitch. Like if they come ask for it, just give it to them. We ain't even want no money for the shit.
Right.
You feel me? And that's how that shit popped off. For real.
And this, if I'm not mistaken, like with the type of sound y'all came, bro, y'all came with some whole different shit. Like y'all shit was like, granted, the Doughboys talked about getting money, but y'all talked about getting money in a particular way. You feel me? Like y'all brung like the streets in it. You feel me?
For sure.
The drink. You feel me? Goddamn the turnarounds. You feel me? Like all that type of shit. If you could talk about the climate of the city on the east side specifically, in terms of like how y'all was getting money, or you know what I mean, just the different shit that made y'all even feel like talking about that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of people that went to jail behind that shit around those times, a lot of indictments, you feel me? Just a lot of just different shit. If you can, bro, just talk about y'all motivation and what just made y'all stand out and made y'all different.
I think what made us different is that we talked about the struggle part of it. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about the struggle part, and we talked about the streets, but we also let a motherfucker know, like, yeah, you can get money, but you motherfucker be fucked up too. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And I feel like that's why a motherfucker felt our music more. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Not saying more, but that's why a motherfucker really felt that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
We was like, we didn't make ourselves seem like we was over everybody. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I get that 100%.
So
Cause that was the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Listening to any artist, we not gonna even just say the Doughboy. Even if you go to the Lodge Boys, like it was all flexing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
that's the West Side though.
Yeah, right.
That's cool.
And that's
cool. Great. You feel me? Like,
but this
the
nigga
East Side, we had to have our
too.
own shit, and it just came natural for real. I'm not even gonna say that we tried to do that. It's just who he is, who he was as artists, and who he was as people. And we gotta think like we was the underdogs, so we got that extra hunger in us. We got that extra bite. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
And that's what it was for real.
So for me, man, I try to be like a Detroit historian, right? And one of the original members, if I'm not mistaken, of Team Eastside was a person named Flav. If I'm not mistaken.
Flav wasn't Team Eastside. He was our man's though.
Okay.
But
what role?
Flav was from East Warren though. Flav was from our hood. Flav went to Finney with us. He was like our closest friend, like one of our close friends. That's like my man. That's D Nice. That's like D Nice closest friend that passed away. Like they was like real close.
Got you.
Yeah.
And I actually am mistaken. What about Reek?
Yeah, Reek was in Team Eastside.
Okay.
Yeah, Reek was the original Team Eastside. He came in on the harmonizing side and he rapped. So he was the one on Ball to Get Balled on the hook.
Gotcha.
He got a lot of verses where he was harmonizing on our shit. You feel me? Like he was a big piece that we needed, and he passed away. You feel me? At the beginning, for real, like when the shit really started popping off.
If possible, without going into too much detail, could you talk about like the like just his death and like just how y'all felt like, and just, you know, anything that you can speak on in terms of that?
Shit, we was fucked up. I mean, wasn't none of us around when that happened. You feel me? none of us with him when that happened and shit. You feel me? But when we found out about it, we was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We was real fucked up about that shit. I remember being with Babyface the day after that shit. We was just riding downtown crying with the top down on the mirror. We was we just I don't know, that shit just fuck us up. That shit just make everybody get quiet, bro. Like on some real shit. And then everybody like families get to talking. You know what I'm saying? So it just always be a fucked up feeling, bro.
For real.
And it just be even hard to talk about that shit because
No
I
doubt.
don't want to say the wrong shit.
No doubt. No doubt. Totally understandable. So boom, y'all got y'all motion. You feel me? Going crazy. Drop all together under Team Eastside. How many projects did y'all drop all together?
We dropped 4. We
4
here.
projects.
Welcome to our side, Bag Life, and Ghetto Boys.
Yeah. What caused the split in terms of when did everybody go their separate ways and say, man, this group thing is over? Or did it even come about like that? Is this something that just kind of happened unbeknownst to y'all?
Right. Yeah, it was kind of more so. It wasn't like a conversation or nothing like that. And then it's like when you in the moment and living, you don't even see that shit. Like, oh, damn, it's just like the months go by, a year go by. The year, shit just time just start going by. Then you realize like, damn, we ain't even did no music together. You know what I'm saying? Like that, cause you gotta think we had like I'm gonna be real. We damn near was broke up when Ghetto Boys dropped. That album was already done though. You feel me? So when you're an artist, you already have music. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that shit just hit. When it hit, Peasy got hot. Peasy dropped Mud Music. You know what I'm saying?
So Peasy was the first person to go solo. And
no, Dame dropped the solo project first.
He
dropped the Light Behind Tent.
Got you.
But Pete was the first one to branch off and deal with other producers.
Got you.
Dude, he did a whole album. I don't even know how many Dame beats he had on Mud Music.
Right.
But before that, all our beats was from Dame, Meech. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So you say Meech was actually doing y'all beats back then too? Before he
Meech
had
did
his
Power.
He did
Power beat.
Gotcha.
He did a lot of other beats too, but yeah, he did Power and he did Money Phone.
Damn. I ain't know that.
Yeah, Meech hard as fuck.
So, all right, so bam, so Dame do his solo project, Peasy do his solo project, and it seemed like, of course, afterwards, I believe Ray,
we still was doing shows together and shit like that too, because the group shit was still kind of popping. But yeah, it was still like niggas was doing their own thing for it.
Now during this time, right? Now this is where I kind of really wanted to kind of get your mindset with this period of time, because it seemed like maybe you and Nice in particular kind of like, man, fuck this shit. I don't know. You feel me?
I don't know why people feel like that.
Yeah, like that's the question, because it just seemed like everybody else was just like, man, I gotta go hard, and they just, you feel me, dropping. But it just kind of seemed like y'all was just like, I don't know, like that. Like, what would you say?
But what year do you feel like that? What year can you say that?
I would say, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You feel me? And this is why I'm really a historian, because from 2011 to 2017, I was locked up. You feel me? So I literally missed y'all run. You feel me? But I was hearing stuff on the MP3 players. You feel me?
Right.
Band Gang, every other group that came out, and Bezo, everybody, I had to catch up on and get. You feel me? Right. So, I might be mistaken. You feel me?
No,
if you
sure.
can just
No, I mean, no, for sure. But you ain't the only motherfucker who say that. But I've been dropping music ever since. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got 15 solo albums, bro.
Wow.
Like, like motherfuckers. I don't know. It's just like maybe I just got pushed under the radar because I was more of a team player within the group.
Right.
So when that shit,
for sure,
it's like Dame Peasy, the top guys, Babyface, the guy coming up. You feel me? I went to jail too. You feel me? Not for a long time, but any little time will throw you off.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? So But yeah, I dropped the album right before we dropped Ghetto Boys, Last of a Dying Breed. I got Product of the Slums. I got East One Original.
Wow.
90s Baby. You feel me? I got
You
an album
say
with
you got
Nice.
15?
I got an album with
That's
Nice. I
crazy.
got an album with Prince Hefe. You feel me? I got so much shit, bro. It's like I don't even know why people say that shit.
Facts.
So
Facts.
it'd be
Facts.
like,
So
I
niggas
don't
gotta
know.
catch up for real.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like I
Straight
got
up.
so many albums, bro.
Would
So
you
like,
say, okay, so let me ask you this question. You feel me? Because even like you kind of, just from me conversing with you, you kind of
mhm,
also seem like you ain't the type of person that, like, I don't want to say go out your way to, you feel me, like, oh, I'm gonna be over here, I'm gonna link with them, I'm gonna go holler at this guy, I'm gonna
right.
go holler. I just don't get that vibe. Would you say that maybe your personality, like you was making the music, but you wasn't like just putting yourself out there, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or
I
like
could
on
probably say
social
that.
media, super crazy or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be.
That might be the case more. That I'm not a more social like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause the
Social
music
like
hard. Like
out there
but the
like that.
shit that I listen to, you feel
For
me?
sure.
Like the music is hard, undeniably.
Yeah. It's not like I'm trying to be like that. It's just who I am. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And then rapping kind of fucked my social life up.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like to be honest, like not to like try to downplay it, but not to say it like that, but it make you like not trust people. It make you not really want to conversate with people. You know what I'm saying? Might not want to talk to everybody. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like so
no
that
doubt.
that might be with it. But if you know me, you know I'm joking all the
For
time. I'm
sure.
I'm always looking out. You feel me? I'm a cool nigga. You feel me?
100.
I ain't
100.
on no whole shit. I ain't trying to set nobody up, do no whole shit. I'm a good nigga. You feel me?
Straight up.
If you know me, you know that. I just like you say, I'm just not a nigga that's on the internet all day.
For sure, for sure. Nah, I totally
But
understand
maybe
that.
I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna lie though, like I feel like I said, like last year and this year, like, you know what I mean? And it ain't even that you going, I don't feel like you going outside your character, but it just seemed like, you just more involved, like you just more like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
dropping this, or I'm, you know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
it just feel like you just way more in a different space, and it's like, yeah, like I'm about to make this shit happen. You feel me? And the
Right.
city been fucking with you, even though that everybody already been fucking with you. But you know what I mean? It just
Yeah,
feel like it's your time to get your flowers and to really, you
for
know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's just a test of all the hard work I put in though.
Real talk.
That motherfuckers ain't really noticing it. It's gonna pay off. And like now it's like yeah. And I feel like now I'm pushing it more because I feel like I'm just as good as everybody.
Real talk.
So it's like
Real talk.
I know a nigga can't fuck me up on the track.
Straight up.
So it's like what?
Straight up.
You know, so I gotta just feed it to him. I gotta feed the music to him. You feel me?
And then also, man, it's good to see like that your brothers, like everybody is still fucking with each other. You know what I mean? And it
Mm-hmm.
just honestly, man, it makes the journey, like, I ain't gonna say the journey, but it just makes the moment that much easier. You know what I mean? When all your brothers, like, they doing their thing, but
Right.
you feel me? They like, no, like this nigga, you feel me?
For
Like, y'all
sure.
better stop playing type shit. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean?
Hell yeah, for sure. It's a
So,
good feeling for sure.
so, um, So bam, we know that the project coming out. We talked about that. You definitely
Mm-hmm.
got a project coming out. If you can specifically talk about some of the features that you may have on this project, beat selection, and just the vibe that you just been on in terms of putting this project together.
Um, well, shit. Mostly I've been on. I got Meech beats on there. I got some Rocaine beats. I got a Baby Tron feature. I got a Stan Will feature. Prince on there. I'm trying to like do music with the younger guys too.
Sure.
So like, but it's gonna be the same. You know, it's gonna be me. You
No
feel
doubt.
me? Just with a, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same vibe
Straight up.
for sure. The same thug out shit,
Straight up.
lavish gangster shit. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said lavish gangster shit. Straight up, man. We definitely, I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to hear it. You feel me? And
For sure.
we
So
definitely gonna do everything that we can on our end. You feel me? To, you know what I mean, push that thing out there and just, you know what I mean,
yeah,
just
yeah,
aid and assist in any way we can. But I want to go into a couple questions, man. Just something, you know what I mean, just to get your perspective on a few different things, man. Um, in terms of if you was the president of the United States, what would be the first thing that you would do?
The first thing I do,
Yeah.
give black people reparations. What's that word?
Yeah, no, you right. Yeah, reparations.
That's gonna be the first. We getting a check.
Straight up.
Ain't nothing second. Ain't nothing coming before that.
No cap. No cap.
We gotta get ours.
No cap.
300 years of that ass whooping we took. What we talking about?
Straight up,
dog. That's on me.
If you was a Marvel, huh?
What about you? What would be the first thing you?
Man, I'm damn near on the same vibe, bro. Like I'm super, like, I don't want to say pro-black, but yeah, bro, like I'm super for my people. You feel me? So like, I just wanna, I wouldn't personally, bro. I just say I'd give me a shitload of money, and the only reason why I say that, is because like I'm a thinker. You feel me? And I don't know. I think God blessed me with the ability to like see other people's gifts.
Right.
And I just feel like I just put all the right people in position so that everybody, because I just feel like if everybody get money, niggas gonna be tripping. You feel me? So
it'll be fun though.
Fun as hell. So if you was a Marvel character, what would be your superpowers?
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta have a Wolverine set up. I gotta have the Wolverine set up. I gotta be able to fly.
Straight up.
And I need a Batmobile.
Straight up. Not the Batmobile, though. You say come through the hood fooling in that.
I gotta be able to fly. Yeah. I say flying. Fuck it.
Straight up.
And I gotta have the Wolverine set up on the body tip, so I ain't really tripping on.
Straight up.
I don't know.
Oh,
that's real. A good question. I gotta think about that for real.
No, that's cool though. I totally.
I need a Batmobile for sure though. But I
can't
be like, I gotta be able to fly though. I can't be like Batman can't fly. Because when I jump, I gotta be able to go.
Straight up. Superman. Straight up. Now I don't want to get you in trouble. You feel me? I don't know if you got a lady or not. You know what I mean? What? But if you can, who is your? I don't even want to use the word Detroit crush, but who you think is the coldest?
I ain't got no Detroit crush.
You say you ain't gonna turn nobody up like that?
That shit over with.
Straight up.
That shit over with.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You
did
gotta
the Cash Doll song though.
Okay.
See, I did the Cash Doll song.
Okay.
That was like 2016 though.
Right. For sure.
Yeah. I can't do that.
What would you say is the best part about being from Detroit, and what's the worst part about being from Detroit?
The best part about being from Detroit is when you from Detroit, you go other places, they know you from Detroit. And that's both. That's the worst and the best.
Why you say that's also the worst?
Cause cause it's like only certain motherfuckers gonna accept you. You know what I'm saying? And even if motherfuckers fuck with you, everybody not gonna fuck with you because you from Detroit.
Right. So you say just as much as niggas love Detroit,
they
also
gonna love
like
you, and they gonna love and they hate you.
That's real talk.
And they gonna hate the love. They gonna hate love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Hell yeah. The same reason why a person love you.
A nigga might look at you and not say shit to you, but about to copy everything you doing, everything you got on.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
And then you look at boom, this not dog from whoop whoop look like bro.
Facts. I totally get that. The same reason why motherfucker love you also be the exact same reason why a group of motherfuckers hate you. Yeah. Real shit. What'd be your message to the streets?
That shit ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that shit alone. Might as well try to do something else. You might as well try to rap. Shit now. This shit on the flow.
Real.
It's easier now. So, you know what I'm saying? Back when we started, it was niggas didn't even look at rappers as being cool. We was lame to niggas for rapping, bro. Like niggas, all them rapping ass niggas. Now the same niggas want to rap. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, we could do something different now, bro. We ain't got to be on none of that shit no more. Real talk. That shit meant something back then. That shit don't mean nothing no more. Man. And then it ain't getting a nigga nowhere. 'Cause the way the young niggas beef, they beef on the internet. So when they kill somebody, they going straight to jail.
Man.
They don't give a fuck. They gonna talk about it. They fuck around, take your chain off your neck and put that bitch on their neck and walk around shoot videos in that bitch.
Dog.
So that shit ain't going nowhere.
Dog.
That shit going nowhere fast.
Shit,
Leave that shit
man.
alone.
For real.
Leave
Well,
that shit
man.
alone.
Man, I definitely appreciate you. I feel like we got a lot, you feel me, out of this interview, bro. Like I said, definitely an honor, bro. I appreciate you taking time and pulling up. Any last words, anything you want to tell fans, supporters, anybody out there, let them know.
I just want to say, just keep staying tuned to this shit, man. That's all. This Little Piece Sosa area, you know, full effect, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit for the Warren Ave, East Warren Ave, baby, you know what I'm saying? And for my mama, you feel me?
Straight up.
Real ghetto boy shit, man.
That's what it is,
Rip
man.
Soda, man. Rip Reek.
For sure. That's what it is, man. Y'all
Rip
heard
my
it
nigga
here.
Troy B too, man.
Sir. Post of the
Love.
Culture. Foreign Magazine, man. Let's get it.